Welcome to the Owner's Playbook. This is Coach Tony Novak here to walk through the real life decisions that win or lose the game for small business owners. Today's topic may be one of the simplest I've ever recorded, and we're just talking about the difference between state government and federal government. As a small business advisor for more decades than I want to admit, I'm used to dealing with both state, federal, and oftentimes local government as well. So I take it as second nature. But I am almost daily surprised by the comments and feedback that I receive from comments from clients and from the public, and of course now social media, where many small business owners appreciate, don't take the time to care even about the difference between state and federal governments. What I mean is people say, "Oh, I got a letter from the state," when really it's a letter from the federal government, and vice versa. Or I have to file this with the IRS, and really the IRS has absolutely nothing to do with it. Your business might be completely regulated by the state, and so the point of this is not to make everyone experts in the different functions of state and federal government, but rather just to point out, I'll point out two things. One is why a CPA will say, "Show me," before we even get into a discussion. If you're talking about a need to do something, or you read something or received a letter, I'm always going to look to read it, put my own eyes on it first, to verify who and what we're talking about before we get into a discussion. And the second point is just simply to acknowledge. You may say, I have one friend, it's a neighbor, who always says DEP, or when he means EPA, and says EPA sometimes when he means DEP. They are hugely important organizations in the rural area where we live, but he seems to always pick the wrong one in his discussions. And so my point is just to recognize that there are two different forces out there, and just be aware. Again, it's not going to change our talk, it's not going to change our understanding, but just be aware that there may well be need to follow up and get clarification, and that the roles and the strategies and the procedures and everything else are vastly different between the two. Love to hear your thoughts, comments, or feedback on this topic. I'm easy to reach on social media, or find me on my own website, taxproblems.cpa.